Hey guys, Coach Max here. Want to talk about your final assignment. Dun, dun, dun. It's finally here. So you've built this giant base of knowledge of how to be a logical, creative strength coach, personal trainer, and you are ultimately ready to service people. But there are just some small logistical steps that we want to make sure that you can nail before you leave here, so you know what your next step is. We don't want to give you the big book of knowledge and then not teach you how to actually get a job. That's the ultimate goal here. Previous video we talked about the certifications that you could go after, some of the specialties that they look into, and ultimately identifying your passion and the population you want to work with that will drive the education path that you want her to go. So what we want to do, first step, is we want you to pick a certification company to work with. That's all well and good. We want you to do your research on the company. So if you want to be a strength coach, National Strength Conditioning Association is a great one. Certified Functional Strength Coach is another one. Identify the passions that you want to go, and then pick and then do your research on it. Make sure it's the company that its face value is giving you what you want. Second thing, identify a test date. You don't have to sign up and pay the money up front, but if you say May 5th, it's much more likely it's going to happen on May 5th, and present that to me. Your second thing is you're going to need it to work in any facility. You need to get your CPR and AED certification. At a minimum, you need to identify the test date when you're going to go through the training and go through that process to get that sort of set up. Your third thing, didn't include on here, you need to identify and get your liability insurance. All certifying companies in the training world have a liability insurance kind of partnered with them to go through all that. Identify which policy you want. The facility you work with will mandate maybe a certain amount of coverage, and that's something when you go into your facility identification of where you want to work, that's something that you need to figure out what type of insurance you need. Does the facility have insurance? It's always good to have personal liability insurance or work coverage on your own, not just rely on the facility itself. Lastly, talking about the job itself, we want you to identify 3 different facilities that you'd be interested in working in the area that you want to live and work in, and then identify the hiring process. So if you just want to work for a commercial gym, that's great, but identify who's the hiring manager, what is the hiring process, who do you have to talk to, what application you have to fill out. So it's basically a very logical step-by-step of how to get to the end goal. And if you have 3 options of where you want to work because you went through all this, then great, you can have a more informed decision of how to go through that and ultimately do that. So your final assignment is pick a certification, a test date, CPR AED, your test date for that, or your training day. And last thing, identify 3 different facilities and the hiring process to go through all that. And that's about it. So good luck, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.